this morning, doing a little more ripping and pushing. So I set my laser back up again last night when I was fueling the dozer up. I kind of walked around and took a few more shots on this, and I was still high, quite a bit high in places, so I decided this morning I was going to get a little more aggressive with it. And I just dropped the rippers as far down as they would go and just spent probably 30-40 minutes just ripping this whole area up. I dropped the rippers yesterday, but I only go down like maybe halfway. I was trying to be a little more cautious, or just take a little more at a time, or maybe I wouldn't disturb some of the ground further down, but it was taking longer, and I just didn't cut it down quite like it needed to. So this morning I just decided to drop them down and just loosen the whole thing up. Now I'm just gonna scrape it down and pile it up, because I still got a lot of fall, but I got like 18 inches from one end to the other to work with. But it was still like 6 inches higher than what it needed to be straight up where they're going to add the building on, and 11 inches higher, even though I cut it down like 8 inches yesterday. So this whole lot it's kind of been a little bit of a pain the way we've had to go about it, just kind of doing it in stages and starting at the back and then working our way up here. It's a little nicer now that they've got all that pipe moved, where you can actually set the laser up and shoot across it without having to kind of take shots and bounce around and everything. And then with them going to extend their building 100 feet, since this whole lot sloped down to the building and they're going to follow that grade, we got to cut this down even more to compensate for the new building, so we just don't have the same issues with the water running down to it. So a little more cutting and moving and stuff, so which is fine. We kind of discussed that yesterday. I sent in my little change order deal last night, so it'll work out. It's just going to take a little more rock and a little more moving. But and then today's Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving, so I think they're going to quit early today, and they're not going to work Friday, and they don't work on Saturdays. So I'm going to come back up here Friday and finish kind of cutting the rock down along their building and pulling that away from their concrete and carport area. And that'll get that grade established. And hopefully by Monday when they get back, I can kind of have some of this rock filled back in and somewhat graded. And I'm hoping Monday or Tuesday it'll be dry enough we can start hauling that pile off. I'm going to get where this stuff's going to be in my way, because there's probably going to be 140 loads, I think, if not more, right there to haul out. We're going to haul out more than we put back down, because the whole thing was too high, so we're cutting a lot of it down, and we'll put in, I think I got it figured up now for 185 loads of rock total. That's with that side, the part behind me, and then this main section. So I want to say originally I had like 105 or 115 loads in there, but I stuck another 70 some odd loads, I think, in there. That's the bad part with this. It's not like I'm cutting it out. Some of it was a little bit soft, but I'm past that. I mean, it's good and solid. It's just the clay and everything, and the whole lot's too high, so then I got to cut it down further and haul more out, and just build back up with about 6 inches of rock to roll in. So should give them a good uniform parking lot. They wouldn't have to worry about this clay kind of poking through some of it later on. A lot of pushing for right now, so maybe it will, depending on how the day goes, maybe it'll start moving some of that 3-inch this afternoon on some of this part's further out. I'm gonna get all this cleaned up, piled up, and then I'll get the laser set back up again and kind of take some shots, and then spray paint some marks on the ground so I know if I need to cut here or there, or if I'm pretty good. So the rain over the weekend, the beginning of the week, and then the cooler temperatures kind of screwed us up on the haul log. It doesn't so much matter here. Like I said, the site we're taking it to, I guess they don't have any base rock down, or it's just mostly kind of dirt and clay there, so they just didn't want to get trucks stuck or just drag a bunch of mud and stuff out on the road next to it, which I understand that. Like I said, I was hoping to kind of just keep piling this up and getting it hauled out of here as quick as possible, because it's just going to take up so much space. But it doesn't always work out, so. But we'll get all this pushed up, slicked up, and then I guess I'll just check back with you guys when I get the laser out. We can critique how I'm doing then. Well, I got my helper here this morning, so it's telling my helper showed up. Finally, it's like what, 8:45? 8. So we're a little late this morning.
You get what you pay for.
It's true. I don't pay you too much, so. So yeah, you're back to run the 2150.
It's been a year, but we're back.
It's been a little while. So.
See if I can remember.
It's like riding a bike, though, right? You know how to do it all.
Hope so.
You just gonna dig me a hole to China over here?
Yes, I'll put in a pool. They want a pool, right? Let's park
Sure.
lot.
It already holds a lot of water, so. All right, we've already kind of walked through the controls again, so.
In, out,
do you know
up,
what to do with your hands?
I don't know what to do with my hands.
No, you do. So
right.
yeah, I guess we'll just let you get to it.
All right, wish me luck. My first scoop of the year. Ooh, let's make it a good one. Hey, I got a scoop. Okay, wait. Why am I not coming in? Okay. He's over there watching me, laughing at me because I'm deep dog. Okay. Around. I'm slower than molasses, but keep in mind I'm not done this in 12 months. So now we're gonna down, taking it down, without leaving it. All right, and swinging back around. Not setting any cycle time records here, folks. reverse that process, I'd be in business. daintiest little scoop. We barely took the top off of that pile. Oh, and I didn't lift up very high. Sit down. Okay. Look, that's cool. You get to watch it go up on the hill with this dozer. Wish there was a way to get my arm out of the way without moving my whole body, but it is what it is. Hi. This little dozer's so cute. I'm sure he'd hate that I said that, but he's not in here, so. He won't know about it until later when he listens to what I said. Okay, down. Oh my goodness. Scooping too early. Like we're rolling the bucket too soon. Okay. Bucket flat. Bucket down flat. Bucket towards me flat. Then bucket scoopy. It's a little better. Those are just look so cool when they're going up like that. Look at that. That's gonna be so scary in there, but he's doing it. I would probably poo my pants. Head straight for the sky like that. Woo! No, thank you. Teeth out. Reaching down. I'm curling too fast. Curling too fast. Dang it. Okay. Curl a little bit. Nope. Down. Come to mama. Come to mama. Yeah, you like that? Okay. I can do that. I have a window, and I now know how to use it. Look at me. Okay, that'll help. Ooh, and I can hear how big of a mess I'm making. Here comes the dozer. Rex. Wow. I don't know what I just did, but that was embarrassing. I did it. I think he saw me too. Crap. Give my little blade a little tap, tap, taparoo. Let's go over here away from the blade for a minute. Dang it. He's just sitting over there judging me. See? Look at him. I don't even know what he's probably FaceTiming or not FaceTiming, but Instagramming or something, but I feel like he knows that I hit the blade and so he's sitting over there judging me. Shoddy craftsmanship.
The boss is gone, so I got back in the excavator. And now I'm going to work on cutting this gravel down right off the edge of this concrete. This was kind of one of the things they were wanting to get reshaped right now, since they're gone for the weekend. I can finally get it here and kind of cut some of this back. Everything slopes down to this concrete and it holds water right here, so I'm going to try to take the grading bucket and just get this cut down. I'm going to come out 100 feet and get it down to the grade it's going to need to be when they get the building extended. So I can actually scoot out a little bit more, so I figure this will be the easiest way, is just take the grading bucket and kind of pull it out there, and kind of tough to run the dozer up right along that edge. So part of it, I don't know, the rock may not, I don't know, it may not quite be thick enough. It's good and solid, but I think when I cut this down, because what it is, that concrete approach, it drops 5.5 inches from the building, but they're going to use the grade on the building floor, which will be, like I said, 5.5 inches higher than that grade, to come out. I think it's 60 feet, and they'll do, it's a 30-foot, I guess, carport or awning area, if you want to call it. So I think if I can scratch it down to where it'll drain off that awning for now, there should be enough there to just add a little bit of rock when they want to pour the floor to extend the building, if that makes any sense. So instead of cutting it down more and then adding rock and bringing it back up, because it's extremely well compacted and been driven on a lot right here. So if there's not as much rock, I don't think it's really going to matter underneath that pad. But I need to get this cut down to where it needs to be, like I said, and come out 100 feet, and then that'll kind of help me dictate the grade and slope past this point to get everything to drain out towards the north. And I'm going to try to maybe salvage a little bit of this rock, because I'm actually going to build up on one end of it down here to kind of ensure the water to flow over where I want, instead of, I don't want to force it to make it run over the asphalt parking lot we added last year. I actually want to try to go straight out the end of this base rock lot to that ditch that I cut in there when I did the very back of this project. So I may have to kind of slightly put a swell or berm it up a little bit on one side.